Turn it up. You're listening to the Country Music Rocks podcast with Danny and Julia. Your all-access pass to all your favorite artists, untold stories, and the real behind the scenes of country music.
The holiday season is finally here. It's upon us.
I can't believe it.
I'm excited.
I mean, I looked at the calendar. I'm like, what just happened?
I know.
Right?
I know. Thanksgiving was here. It's gone. And now it's Christmas.
I know.
It feels like the season is.
And this weekend was interesting because my wife, Kimmy, loves to decorate.
Yeah.
We've had the tree up for a month. Mm-hmm. It's all lit up.
Yep.
But there's no decorations on it.
Oh, gotcha.
Which is fine with me.
Yeah.
Because I like the lights.
Yeah.
It's very peaceful, calming to me sometimes because I need that in my life.
Yeah.
But then this weekend, everything changed.
Now it's it's the real deal.
It's the real deal.
Yeah.
She's got boxes out. Mm-hmm. She cranked up the TV. We were listening to the Alexa. I mean, she was all back and forth. And finally I said, shut the TV off because it's distracting to me. Let's just get in the spirit and go. And we started playing Christmas tunes.
There you go.
And it was like, oh, okay. And at that moment, I was ready for like a little peppermint schnapps and like
some hot chocolate.
Yeah, you know, just like a little hot toddy type of thing.
Yeah.
I was ready. It sounded really good until I started getting decorated. Then I was like, woo, here we go.
Yeah, exactly. Tree's upside down. No, Danny's in the tree. No.
He's chasing the cats. It's all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I'm excited about the holidays this year.
Yeah, me too. I'm all decorated. I'm ready to go. Yeah.
Good. That's
I love
awesome.
Christmas. Yeah.
We'll go back to Thanksgiving for a moment because we got a sneak peek at some holiday tunes.
We did,
that came out, which was awesome.
Yes, we did.
Our buddy Drew Baldridge and Mickey Guyton.
Yep.
And then, of course, Lainey Wilson sang.
Yes.
And that was really cool to see.
Yeah.
Like, she was a last-minute ad. Like, all the ads leading up to the parade were Drew Baldridge, Mickey Guyton, Russell Dickerson.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, the day before, I heard Lainey Wilson was in.
A few days before, and they added Lainey.
So I was like, that was really cool.
Maybe it was a scheduling thing or something, or who knows? Or maybe they just wanted to keep it a surprise.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a great surprise.
Yeah, it was her and Santa Claus. I like that. Two surprises, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Nope. They were great. I loved all the new music that's been coming out.
I did too. And if you follow any of them on your social media, then you know Drew was busy. That guy, I don't know how that guy does it. I really don't.
He's got a lot going on. He's another one that I think that he thrives in. Not to say chaos, but like with so much going on, I feel like he's just thriving right now.
Yeah. Literally, he has his hands on everything.
He does.
He's got his new record label. He's got great people working for him, Shelly and Louie, and they're fantastic.
Yeah.
But yet here he is at the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade, and he's showcasing like TikToks and Instagrams. I'm like, who is working with this guy?
I know. I'm so excited for him because, I mean, both you and I, we've talked to him all throughout his career.
Yeah.
You know, from when he was just starting out to, where he is now. And he's just, I'm super excited for him. I think he's got a bright future ahead.
Yeah.
And just with all the things, and good for him. He's just got his hand a little bit into everything. So I think that's smart.
I think 2026 is going to be a big year for him, especially now because he has another baby on the way.
Yep.
And he is, like you said, he's working his butt off. But we saw that in previous years with Lainey Wilson, living in a trailer, towing it from show to show, working hard. And I feel like Drew's time has come. He's been on the road with Jelly Roll. He was overseas, his first trip overseas.
Yep.
And, I think it's awesome. I think it's fantastic, and I can't wait to see what 2026. It's probably going to be a big old Christmas gift for him.
I think so. I know he teamed up with Low Cash. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. So, I mean, he's got a lot of guidance.
Yes.
He's had some good people in his corner that I think is going to make a big difference for him, like you said, in 2026 and even further.
And I like the fact that if no one knows this, him and Lainey Wilson came up at the same time. And it's kind of interesting because a lot of this happens. For an example, Mae Estes and Zach Top, two writers in Nashville, like really good friends. All of a sudden, Zach just blew up, and now all of a sudden, Mae is coming up in the ranks.
Yep.
Lainey flew up.
She did.
All of a sudden, now she's, Entertainer of the Year. She's this, she's that.
Yeah.
And now Drew, I feel like his next rocket's about to take off. Yeah, for sure. It's really cool.
So I'm excited for him.
Did you see any of the parade at all?
I did, yes. I turned it on as soon as I got up I was up before the parade started because I don't think the parade started till 8:30. So I don't want to say I slept that late.
Were you baking?
But we were cooking. We had the turkey on the Traeger. We had stuff in the oven. Yeah.
Man.
So, parade was on all day.
I timed it just perfectly. got a chance to sit down, have a cup of coffee, wake up, and then here comes the bands and here comes the music. So I timed it just perfectly.
There you go.
I mean, I love watching all of it, and I love seeing the floats and the parades. And I had some really, really good friends there. They got their first chance to go visit in person for the first time.
I would love to do that.
It was very magical from the photos that I saw from them.
Yep.
Chris and David Cohn, love you guys. Thank you for supporting us on the podcast at Country Music Rocks. They're always listening.
Oh, very cool.
But they got
Love
their
that.
first experience there, and it was awesome. And David's just a huge fan of the Hallmark Channel. And so between the podcast and the Hallmark Channel and Thanksgiving, he's always got something going on for the holidays.
Love that.
It's awesome. It's
That's
cool.
good for him.
So yeah, so it was cool. So let's talk about some of the music that we've had a chance to listen to now.
Yeah.
I've heard a few that I really like.
Same. So Dan and Shay made their return, I guess you could say, with a Christmas song.
So this threw me off.
It threw me off a little bit, the fact that that's how because we hadn't heard from them in months, all summer. I mean, almost all year. I mean, I think they did some stuff early 2025, maybe.
Probably.
I don't know. They've been pretty quiet this year. So to make their comeback with the Christmas song kind of took me by surprise.
Right.
But,
well,
hey, they're back. So.
This is what threw me off, because when they first came back and started reappearing on TikTok and Facebook and social stuff like that, they were singing a Taylor Swift song.
Exactly.
And I was like, guys, you've been away for so long and you come back with Taylor.
Yeah.
And I'm
but
like,
it was back
okay.
to December,
Yes. I'm like, you know, paying tribute to Taylor because I know they're big fans of hers and they've worked with her for years and stuff. But I was like, okay, they're doing something else. And then they dropped the new one. I was like, all right, this is what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They've got their minds are working.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for them too, because I feel like, you know, back in the day when we've seen them come through the ranks.
Oh my gosh.
We literally
from a
saw
conference
them.
room, literally trying to just get 19 You and Me out. And now look at them.
Yeah. I remember seeing them at like Jubit's Ponderosa Lounge. And then we saw them at the Crystal Ballroom. And then next thing they're at the Moda Center and they're everywhere.
I know.
So it's really cool to see them. But I feel like, I remember Dan one time said that they had like 300 songs written. And it included everything from Christmas songs. So as a songwriter, and he loves to originate the music.
He does.
I mean,
he's very creative.
Yes.
Like, he does a lot behind the scenes.
I wonder, like, okay, this will be in 25. This will be in 26. And maybe we have something for 27.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of songs.
That is a lot.
And when you hold on to songs for that long, maybe they're doing something special. I don't know. But
Well, it makes you wonder, too, how long ago did they write it?
Right.
Yeah.
Like Bigger Houses, they could have wrote 3 years ago, and we just got to see it last year.
Or same with this Christmas song. You know, how long ago did they write it? And now we're finally hearing it.
But also the magic of being a songwriter is you had, I don't know, maybe one of Shay's little boys said something special, and it was just the way he said it.
Yeah, exactly. And
Click,
it turns
boom.
into a song.
Yeah. I remember Jeffrey Steele one time, one of the great songwriters in Nashville, along with Lee Brice, said the day he was going to meet James Stroud for a meeting with Tim McGraw, he was sitting at a stoplight in Nashville, and he was banging on the steering wheel in his car, and he wrote Unbelievable for Diamond Rio.
Wow.
And he said he was literally sitting at the stoplight shaking. He had so much stress because James Stroud is one of the biggest producers, was one of the biggest producers at the time.
Exactly,
working with Clay Walker and Tim McGraw and so many more, Alabama and a bunch of others. He was banging on the steering wheel and he's like, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. And he finally said he wrote Unbelievable for Diamond Rio in 15 seconds.
That is so crazy.
It was just the drum beats on the steering wheel.
And then it just comes together.
It makes me mad because I lay in bed at night and I'm like,
yeah.
why can't I come up with one song?
It's such a talent.
Yeah, it
really
truly is. That's
yeah.
why I love songwriters so
Me too.
much. And we'll get into that down the road because in 2026, we're going to be talking to a few songwriters and I can't wait. We're excited about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I for sure am. Yep.
All right, give me one of your favorites.
So Brad Paisley, he came out with one as well. And it's great to hear him again because, again, another one that we haven't heard from in a while. So he's got a new one, Leave the Christmas Lights On for Me.
Yes, I feel like he was... Okay, this is cool about Brad too. So at the World Series, we saw him.
Yes.
And he started making an appearance. But just recently, he was on with Jimmy Fallon. And so I feel like, okay, it's coming back around. So he's got something in the works.
I hope so.
A new project, maybe a new tour in 2026.
Hope so. Yeah, I would love to see him back out on the road. His tours are so fun.
They are a lot of fun.
I love his shows.
Yeah. I remember sitting on stage at the amphitheater one year. We were drinking beer, and he looked at me like, "You gonna sing this song with me?" I was like, "Dude, do not ask me." I was like that moment, like you're gonna get taking it for a test.
Yep.
And everyone panics.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll never remember the words.
Right.
But we had so much fun on stage with him. He was so cool.
Yeah,
so
that was
cool.
such a cool experience. And I do remember backstage when he was pouring. I never knew
the Guinness.
There was such an art to pour a Guinness beer, and he
perfected it.
Yeah, he knows how to pour a Guinness. That's for sure.
Definitely.
I'm definitely not a Guinness beer drinker, but that night I was.
Yeah.
When Brad is pouring you one, you definitely drink it.
In fact, I could picture it in my cup closet at home.
Yeah.
I have the 2 glasses that they gave to us.
Yep.
So yeah, it's funny. And you're right. I'm not a Guinness drinker either, but when Brad Paisley's pouring you a drink,
you drink the Guinness.
you drink it.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
For sure.
And I pretended I liked it.
Yeah. I gotta say that one of my favorite songs of all time. I think it was more or less from my parents, but it was like my grandmother's and my grandfather's song was Elvis's Blue Christmas.
Okay, yeah.
And over the years, we've heard so many people sing it. But I just heard Zach Top's version of it the other day.
Oh, I have not heard that.
Man, it takes you to it took me literally, like, I had to pause for a second and think, like, I started tearing up.
Oh, I bet.
Because my grandparents raised me. I lost both of my parents to cancer.
Yeah.
And it was a moment that I had, and I realized it, and I was like, God, my grandmother loved Blue Christmas.
Aww.
And when I feel like the Zach Top is the next artist is going to be like the George Strait. We've talked about this before, but when you hear this, it'll definitely hit home.
Oh, that's
it's not
cool.
the Porky Pig funny one that we've always heard for years.
Right.
This is the
This is a good
true,
one, yeah.
honest,
Yeah.
traditional Blue Christmas. And
I can't wait to hear it now.
God, he nails it. It gives me goosebumps right now just even talking
I'm
about
gonna
it.
have to listen to that tonight for sure.
So good. So good.
My mom, one of her favorite Christmas songs was Silver Bells. She always loved that song.
Yeah.
And back to, we already know I'm a Kenny Chesney fan, but his rendition of it is so good. So I love, I have to hear that.
Yeah.
Multiple times during the Christmas season.
Oh, for sure. And when you say Silver Bells, I think of my dad right now. He was a huge Waylon and Merle Haggard fan, and Merle did a great rendition of Silver Bells. So, yeah, definitely another one to add to the list if you've never heard it, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's typical Merle. I mean, how can you not love Merle Haggard?
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
If you're a country music fan and don't know who Merle Haggard is, then hang on. We got to talk.
You got some homework to do. Another one that kind of took me by surprise, this collab, was Luke Bryan and Ella Langley with Winter Wonderland.
Yeah, you know what? I've seen that pop up on TikTok a couple times because, again, Ella is on fire right now. There's just no stopping this girl. I feel like she's I don't want to put her down in any sort of way. I definitely don't want to do that. But like Lauren Elena, everybody went to Lauren Elena for a while. Kane Brown was reaching out to her. Then she went with Chase Matthews, and she was like the go-to girl, right?
Yes. Yep.
And I feel like that's Ella Langley right now. Everybody wants, like, she's doing something with Hardy.
Yep.
Now Luke Bryan.
Yep.
So good for them. I like it.
I know. Yeah.
And I think those two voices
for sure
are so different and opposite.
But it works.
It does.
And it works well.
Yeah, it does for sure. And I do like that version because I did hear that the other day when we were putting some stuff up around the Christmas tree. A lady that just dropped a great album, and she's gone away literally for like 2 years. She's had kids. We hardly ever heard. We heard from her at first, and then she just disappeared, went and had a family, and now she's back. Gabby Barrett.
Oh, that's right.
Dropped a new Christmas album.
Okay.
And it's got a lot of traditional favorites, Christmas favorites, but she's also got some songs that she personally wrote with her husband, Cade. Yeah. And I just loved her voice. I thought she was a phenomenal artist when she first came out.
Yep.
But I understand raising a family is very important.
It's a priority.
Yeah. And when you are a new artist on a label, they probably didn't like that right away because they invested a lot of money into her. And they're like, all right, girl, we got things to do. And she's like, just hang on.
Yep.
I got
just
you.
Be patient. Yeah.
So her song came on the other day. I think it was it wasn't Silver Bells. It's gonna drive me crazy. Like Winter Wonderland or something like that. It was really cute.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, Gabby's back. I dig this. Yeah.
Very cool.
So you might want to check that out. It's a whole album.
Okay.
So it's cool. And I don't know the name of the album, but yeah.
Dylan Scott, also, he's got a new Christmas song, Two Christmas Trees. So it's good to hear from him.
Yes, and it's been a while since we've heard from Dylan. He worked with Dylan Scott and Dylan.
Is it not Carmichael?
No.
There's a couple of Dylans.
I know that all of a sudden there's like 4 Dylans in country music. Oh, dang it. It's going to drive me. Dylan Marlowe.
Yes.
That's it. Yes. And so I'm glad to see him coming back. And I've always loved Dylan's voice anyways because it's so deep, like a baritone. Yep. And I could see him sitting around a Christmas tree singing with family and friends. Yeah. It would be really cool.
Yes,
so,
for sure.
That's a good one.
Yep.
I have to go check it out. I've heard bits and pieces of it. Haven't had a chance to hear the whole song. So it would be interesting.
Yeah.
Another country cutie we haven't heard from in quite a while. How about Ray Lynn?
Oh my gosh! Yes.
She's making a comeback, and she has changed her look.
She has. She's a mom now.
Yeah, it was interesting. She originally started out with Big Machine Label Group for years, and then she went off, had a family, got married, had kids,
and she signed with another label. I can't remember. Was it?
She was for a short time with a smaller label, but now she's back.
Now she's back with Big.
Yeah. And I'm super excited about that.
I think that's great. I love when that happens.
It's a whole album, so it's like. I think it's like 9 or 10 songs, maybe 11 songs. But I just loved her voice.
Yeah.
And she's just so personable. And her and Kane Brown and Caitlin Brown and her husband, they're like really good friends.
Yeah.
It's like Russell Dickerson, Thomas Rhett, and Tyler from Tyler Hubbard. And they were all really great friends.
Yes.
And I love that. They all hang out together.
They do. They used to Christmas carol around the neighborhood.
Yes.
Which I thought was really neat.
Wouldn't it be weird to open up your door and there stands Tyler, Russell Dickerson?
But they get all dressed up like actual carolers. It's really cool. They really get into it, which I think is neat.
I have an idea. We have like a few weeks to go to Nashville. Why don't we go like right before and we'll get like an Airbnb in the neighborhood and maybe they'll come crash it.
Hey, I mean, you don't have to really twist my arm to go to Nashville. I would love to go to Nashville at least one more time this year.
Yeah, right? For the holidays? I mean, come on. It's going to be snowing there soon. That would be fantastic.
Speaking of Russell, I'm actually surprised he didn't come out with like a Christmas song or a Christmas album this year because I feel like he would totally just embrace that whole I don't know, there's just something about him. I think he could embrace the holiday vibe.
I think his new album that just came out, he's been so focused on that.
That's true because he did just drop that I think in August.
Right, and he just dropped another song. So this is his second single off that
album. Yeah, so they're focusing on that for sure. But it's just talking about that and bringing him up. Yeah, it's kind of like I could see him.
Well, and he's that guy.
A track.
Yeah, but he's always so spontaneously crazy and funny.
He is. Yeah.
So it'd be really cool. I wish I was at the CMAs this year. I would have asked him that. It would have been fun to see who like what he's got planned out for Christmas. And I would like to just. Can you imagine spending a day like just a normal day? Like I'd like to spend a normal day at Jelly Roll's house for Christmas. What would that be like?
Oh my gosh, I
it might be a little chaotic.
I think
and crazy.
That'd be very crazy, very crazy, but fun.
It would be fun. Like those. I think of those games that you see on TikTok, like the beer pong cups. Like you get a number to choose, right? You reach your hand in, you get to choose into that cup. If anyone's looking for some fun ideas, this is a great idea for Christmas. You put out 15 cups each. How many guests you ever have,
right? You
put out a number and then you tape it off and then you put that number towards the cup and each cup holds something different. So if you're very creative, you can get something like a gift card for $10, let's say at Dutch Bros, or $5 or $20 for the guy in your family over at Home Depot. And then so everyone that comes to the house,
I love that,
draws a number and you get to pick that cup. So whatever's in that cup is yours. It could be $100.
Yeah. You
right?
never know.
So we're doing that again this year at our house. It's fun. It's a really cool idea. And especially when you get together with a bunch of people. I feel like the white elephant gift thing is always fun.
It is, but that's something different.
Right.
It's nice to change things
You never
up
know what you're going to get.
Exactly.
But whoever's throwing the party's in charge and it's a lot of work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So if you're a husband and wife, you could do the teamwork and do the duo and make it work for sure. Yeah. So just some ideas.
Speaking of like little gifts and stuff, I had a friend reach out to me and she was like, do you have any ideas? She has a couple of people on her list that are music related type gifts. And I'm like, I sure do.
Yes, you do.
Yes. So I was like, let me put together a little bit of a list. And I was like, oh, this will be perfect to add into the podcast here. I know we mentioned like the Row 94 whiskey when we had that on here. Yep. I still think that would make a great holiday gift.
Yeah.
Or a housewarming gift if you're going to a holiday party.
Yep.
If you want, if somebody has a record player, do it with the vinyl, Broken Branches. I think that'd be a great gift.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Of course, Kenny Chesney's new book, another great gift idea.
Yep.
Concert tickets, those are a one-size-fits-all.
Yes.
So it doesn't even have to be a big concert. It could be a small local concert.
Yeah.
I mean, we have some coming up in January. I know Preston Cooper, he's coming to
He is coming
near
to Jewett's Ponderosa Lounge.
Yeah, so we could get concert tickets to that. Stuff somebody's stocking with.
Part of Hot Country Nights.
Yeah, pair of tickets. But I think concert tickets would be a great idea.
And it's easy to do that.
Yeah.
Simple.
Exactly.
Right.
Candles.
Yes.
At Ranger Station, they are they're based out of Nashville.
Okay.
They've got amazing candles. I will say they're a little spendy, but I mean, if you're just giving like one gift to this person, it's going to be a great gift.
Right.
And they've collaborated with artists. They just collaborated with Dan and Shay.
Okay.
They have a candle. It's officially Christmas, is what the candle's called.
Okay.
So it's with Dan and Shay. Kelsey Ballerini, she's got a candle.
How does she not have a candle?
Ernest, he's got a candle collab with them as well.
Yeah.
So I think one of those candles, be super nice candle. You could do a little boot matchstick holder with it.
Hey,
tie it all
look
together.
At you go. Yeah. Leave it to Julia to find that one, right? Your Hobby Lobby near you.
Exactly. Another one I was thinking was, and I actually gave one to you guys before, is a Fender cutting board. And I think those make a great gift. I've gifted that multiple times.
You have? Can I be honest with you? Mm-hmm. I love that cutting board, but I have never used it.
Same. I have it too, and I do not use it.
I don't want to ruin it.
I know. I have it too, and I don't use it, but
and I'm that guy, like, I want to go get another one so that I could use it to say I officially used it, but I guess I don't want to ruin it because it's so nice.
I know.
But they're very cool.
Yeah, they're very cool. So I think that would make a great gift as well. I have to give out a shout out to Loopy Cases because
of course.
These cases are absolutely amazing.
Yes.
These are the only case I have on my phone at all times.
You've had that case
you literally
for a while.
Cannot. I mean, it's hard to drop it. And the case is a good case. It's protecting the phone.
Right. Strong.
So definitely a great case. Got to get you one. But if anybody is looking for one of these cases.
Yeah, I'm in need of a new one. Mine's kind of ruined there.
Absolutely.
So it's a gift idea for you.
Yeah, exactly. So Loopy Cases, if you want to save a little bit of money, I get a discount code. CMR10. I'll put some links down below in the description, but I think this would be a great gift for somebody for sure. They got all different kinds of designs and stuff.
And ladies, that Whiskey Row 94 for your gentleman, the bourbon, man, let me tell you, you're going to be the wife of the year walking home with that. Your man's going to love it.
Yeah.
It's so good. And then Julia's got a special recipe that we made that night on the podcast a while ago.
Yep.
Almost like an old-fashioned style with the dark cherries, the burnt. Man, it's so good. So good. So, yeah.
So I still think that would make a great gift. And then gift cards. I think Raising Cane's gift cards could always stuff somebody's stockings with a Raising Cane's gift card. I think would make another great addition.
We got them here in the region. So yeah. And thank you to Raising Cane's. They've been a sponsor with us for a while now, and they're doing some good things. We appreciate them for sure.
So I think that I don't know. There's all kinds of like little things, but I think that those are some good head starts if anybody's trying to.
And I love the albums.
Yeah.
Like
vinyl, especially vinyl. If you can give somebody, if you know they have a record player and you can give them some vinyl.
Yeah.
It just gives us such a different sound.
It does. And I don't know why. Like we have an old one in our home. It was Kim's grandmother's. And it still has an 8-track in it. We still have Engelbert Humperdinck. We have Mac Davis. We have a bunch of the 8-tracks that are still in there. I think there's a Merle Haggard one in there that we have.
That's so
but
cool.
like every now and then we'll just turn it on and just there's something about it. It takes you to a different place.
Yeah.
And if you're a music fan as much as we are, it's something that's really cool. And now I know Target this year has got some new record players out.
Yep.
I can't
and some of
remember.
those are pretty inexpensive. So I mean, you could get somebody or maybe not even have to get them the record player, but if that's in your budget, you could do a record player with a vinyl. And
Lainey Wilson has a new Christmas album out on vinyl, so you could buy that.
Yep, it is called Peace, Love, Cowboys.
Yes, and that's the name of her single that we saw too. That's good.
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of ideas that are out there that are music related if you kind of want to fit that theme.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at my list that I kind of put together here on my phone. When Christmas Comes to Town, Gabby Barrett. That's just one of my favorites that I saved up. Ryan Kinder.
Oh man, I haven't heard that name in so long.
I know, shocker, right?
Yeah.
And when I heard it today, I was like, "Oh, his voice is like butter."
He's got a Christmas song.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called "What Christmas Means to Me."
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. So he's one that I wish that
would have made it more.
Yeah, I feel like there's just something about him. He's got a great voice.
He does.
I can't remember the song off the top of my head that his single, but I thought it was great. I'm like, why isn't this working?
Yeah.
But man, what a blast from the past. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
I know. It kind of shocked me when I saw it. I was like, Ryan Kinder, wait a second.
Yeah.
Another voice that I love so much, and I think he could do a great holiday song, is Adam Doliak.
Okay. Yeah.
He came in with that song, The Whiskey's Fine, one of my favorites. It's so good. But yeah, I was just going through Jordan Davis, O Come All Ye Faithful.
Yep.
Ray Lynn's on here a couple times because I love her voice as it is. There's yours, Luke Bryan and Ella Langley.
Yes. Yeah.
Chris Young.
Okay. Yeah. That's right.
Chris is the guy that I feel would be more or less like I think him and Brett Eldridge,
that's exactly
Christmas
who I was thinking.
tour together. Oh,
yeah,
that's money.
That's who I was thinking of together
that's
as well.
money right there. So yeah, those guys, and of course, Little Big Town's got a new Christmas song out too, and those guys, they just harmonize so good.
Anything they sing
is crazy,
amazing. Did Lady A come out with a new Christmas
They
song?
did.
I thought they did. Yeah.
I did see it the other day on the list, and it was going. I was going by so fast. I was trying. It's called "Wouldn't It Be Christmas?"
Okay.
Yeah. So there's that,
and I think they're doing a little Christmas tour.
I think they are actually.
Yep.
Unfortunately, just not here.
Not on the West Coast that I'm aware of. But
I think we have to start a petition of some sort to be like, hey, we're here. We are huge fans.
Yeah.
I know you don't really want to leave Nashville.
Yeah.
But come on, it's a 5-hour flight.
Yeah.
We can get you out here.
It's just, I feel like it's so hard because there's such a short amount of time to do Christmas shows.
Right.
Because, if you do it too far in advance before Thanksgiving, it doesn't have that magic.
Right.
And then you literally only have, maybe 3 weeks to try to, and everybody's cramming everything in.
Well, and it's a short year this year.
Yep.
It's like Thanksgiving was late.
Yep.
Christmas,
that's true. Yeah, exactly.
Right?
So Christmas is in
3 weeks?
3 weeks,
yeah. It's 24 days,
Yeah.
25 days, something like that. Yeah, it's crazy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's going to be here before we know it. And I feel like pressure is on. That's why this weekend, I told Kimmy, I'm like, we just have to take the time to do this. I've been working so much. She is literally doing the same thing, but she's like, it's her favorite holiday.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to take anything away from her. She wants the tree up, we're putting the tree up.
Exactly.
We're going to decorate.
Yep.
She's done the front porch and the lights, and I've got the lights on the house.
Yep.
And so it just puts you in a different feeling, like a good feeling.
It does. I think that, maybe it's just the magic, even from growing up and stuff. Like Christmas is just always special.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be like a big thing or all about gifts or, it's just what's in the air. There is just something magical about the season that, I don't know, I just love it.
I find myself, as I get older and wiser in life, I just feel like just the quality of gifts, it doesn't so much matter to me anymore, as long as I have the people that I love surrounded me.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what matters most to me.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like that's just like true friends that follow us on the podcast. I could name off 100 of you, and thank you so much for following us and subscribing and sharing and spreading the love with your friends.
We
Tell
sure
all your
appreciate
friends.
it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's those moments that those are very special, and tomorrow's not promised. So every day that we get to spend together and do a podcast, I'm so grateful.
Right, it's a gift. Yeah.
It's true, and it's awesome, and I just love the fact that we get to do that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that Reba has a new song out, and I think it says new release, Run Run Rudolph. I wrote that down today.
Oh, okay.
And so I don't know if it's a remake. I'm going to have to go home and listen to it tonight and find out. But
maybe she's putting something out new because she's doing the tree lighting at Rockefeller Center.
That's right.
So maybe that's...
She's doing
maybe
that.
Maybe she timed that accordingly.
And I don't know if this was AI or not. I hope it's not, because I got fooled if it was.
We're going to have to talk about that coming up in a podcast because, there's so much that comes out on AI that is
it's
sometimes
insane.
frustrating.
I saw a thing that says Carrie Underwood is also going to be performing at Rockefeller Center. So I don't know if maybe that was news that broke and we don't know about it yet.
I don't know.
But I don't think NBC would fail at something like that.
Yeah, I don't. Interesting.
I'm not sure. So, I mean, if she is there with Reba, awesome. Yeah.
That's fantastic. But I don't know.
It'll be wild to see. But there's so much new music from everybody. I mean, this was another one, and we talked about him earlier. Jimmy Fallon.
Okay.
Jimmy Fallon always does stuff during the holidays. He loves to dress up, go to the subways and perform. He did it with. He did it once with Miley Cyrus, and then he did it with Ed Sheeran. But now he's teaming up with Carter Faith.
Oh,
and
okay.
it's a new thing. So I'm waiting to see if they're going to do a holiday edition of In the Tunnels that he does.
That would be a lot of fun.
That'd be kind of fun. Something cool to do. Yeah.
Very
so
cool.
There's definitely a great list of new tunes this year. And of course, if you have your favorites, obviously listen to those too.
Yeah. And I feel like even though I feel like a lot of the artists sometimes will come out with just their rendition of the classics. And I love that too. Like I love the originals and I love when they, it's just something new and exciting. But I also love the different takes on, O Come All Ye Faithful or Winter Wonder, Walking in Winter Wonderland or, just the different renditions of, Silent Night.
Yes.
I mean, you could listen to 5 different versions of that and they're all remarkable in their own way.
Yeah.
So I do think that's kind of cool.
One song that always sticks out in my head is Baby It's Cold Outside. Lady A did a version of it. And then Kelly Clarkson and Brett Eldridge did a version of it. And I find myself, who does it better?
I know.
Which one do I like better,
Yeah.
And then Kelly teamed up with Chris Stapleton and did a song a couple years ago. And so like with Kelly Clarkson, I feel like she's like Lainey. She can sing anything, right?
I know.
It's
the
crazy.
Talent is just
It's not fair.
I know, exactly. It's like almost like I'm a little jealous. Like how much talent needs to be in one person? My goodness. Right? And there's so many of those people that are just full of talent.
Yeah, it's crazy. I always feel like every time I want to go karaoke, and I'm like, would it sound good? Probably not as good as Kelly Clarkson would, for sure.
And you never want to karaoke in Nashville because there's so much talent there. So definitely don't karaoke there.
If you do want to go sing karaoke in Nashville, there's a great karaoke bar, and I got to shout it out because we've been there so many times. It's a blast. It's called the Wild Beaver, and it's near Printer's Alley.
Okay.
And the line is literally around the door to get in to sing.
Oh, interesting.
It is insane. I was in there like 4 or 5 times over the past 15 years.
Okay.
Now, I did a rendition of Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. I won't.
Good for you.
Hopefully, no one recorded it. Hopefully, no one ever put it on Facebook because it was terrible. But I did give it a shot.
Well,
I will never claim.
I mean, you're there. You might as well.
You have to.
Yeah.
And there's a great Santa bar in Nashville that if you're going to go to Nashville for the holidays, even for New Year's, Jelly Roll this year's going to be in Vegas, I think. But the lineup is going to get announced pretty soon for the stars that are going to start appearing. And it seems like every year Nashville is now starting to compete with
Vegas.
Times Square
and
Vegas.
Yep,
it's going to be insane.
Yeah.
But if you want to go have fun and sing karaoke, make sure you hit up the Wild Beaver and check out the Santa Bar in Nashville. You're going to love it. It's awesome. It's so much fun.
I mean, you're in Nashville, so what more can you want?
Right. There's not a place you can't go and not have fun there.
Exactly.
For sure. Definitely.
Yeah. And if you don't have fun, it's your own fault.
That's right. You need to get out more.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
So can we maybe what we'll do is we'll put a few of our favorite Christmas songs together if you want them.
Yep.
Just email us.
Yeah. Yep.
Julia at countrymusicrocks.net.
And Danny at countrymusicrocks.net. But yeah, we'll put some of the information on our favorite songs and some of these gift
the gift ideas. That's what I was thinking. I'm not going to remember all of them. So
I'll drop some links on
those. We'll do that. And the case, for sure. Pick that up. And maybe those tickets to go see Preston Cooper and Matt Cooper, Hot Country Nights, January 17th. It's the Hot Country Nights Jubett's Ponderosa Lounge. I'm going to be there. John and Julia's husband, John's going to be there shooting photos with us and stuff because we're going to be there that night talking to them and doing the podcast maybe from Jubett's.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Maybe a little backstage episode.
It's the perfect stocking stuffer, only $35. So come on, we want to see you guys. It's gonna be a great time. I promise you. It'll be one of those shows like Preston Cooper no one really knows who he is yet, but I've seen him. We've seen him.
Those are the types of shows that when you get to see somebody who isn't maybe as well known yet, and then they kind of get huge, you can be like, I saw them way back when. And it's pretty cool, and it's cool to watch them grow.
Yes.
It'll
be like the Dana Shea and the Drew Baldridge, right? It'll be one of those moments you're like, we've seen him here.
You're along their journey with them, and I think that's really neat.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
So if you want any ideas or gift ideas or song ideas, please reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. And of course, thank you for always sharing your love for the podcast.
Yes, we definitely appreciate it.
Like it, follow it, tell your friends. Yes, please. And you can find us on YouTube. So in the meantime, have yourself a great holiday season.